How we doing? I got a kick out of that last one. Go ahead.
Yes, you certainly did get a kick out of that last pick, Jason, but unfortunately it missed wide right. In case you haven't already heard the wonderful news that came out of Tampa today, Roberto Aguayo, former second-round pick by the Bucs, has been cut. A year after being drafted in the second round, a move a lot of people, including myself, were not too thrilled about. The Bucs have cut Roberto. After being the most accurate kicker in college football, Roberto went on to be the worst kicker in the NFL last season, and based on his performance last night, little had changed over the offseason.
You know, I keep saying it. I mean, I can't say anymore, but you gotta, you're a kicker. You gotta make your kicks.
So the Bucs decided it would be in their best interest to admit they made a terrible, terrible mistake, cut bait with Roberto, and move on with Nick Folk. I believe they'll be bringing in another kicker to compete with Nick Folk in training camp or for the remainder of training camp. Nick Folk only made one kick last night. The one kick he attempted, it was good, but that's one kick. You got to get a bigger sample size than that to determine if he's your guy going forward. Though I'm not much of a pessimist, I did have a really terrible feeling when Roberto was drafted as high as he was. Even if Roberto was good, I wasn't going to be too happy with using a second-round pick on a kicker. Now it's time for this team to move forward and get a kicker who can actually put it between the uprights instead of doink it off of them or hit it wide right or wide left. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this incident. Or don't if you don't want to talk about it. Other than that, let's move on.